Daddy BBQ. On tonight's episode, we're going to be making homemade tomatillo salsa. So I got 5 tomatillos. When you get tomatillos, they come with a waxy film on them, so you got to wash them off. So we got 5 of those. I got 4 serranos. Then I got 4 jalapenos and a medium to a large onion. So what I'm going to do, I got my grill outside running. I'm going to put these on the grill. I'm going to roast them off, and then we're going to come back inside when they're done, nice and tender, and we're going to show you making the salsa. Alright y'all, so on the grill, I have my coals banked up to one side. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put my veggies right here in the center, and we're going to cook them off that way. I'm also going to be smoking some pork chops on this tonight, so this is kind of like an indirect cook, just like you would in a smoker. So let me put my tomatillos on. You want to get that char on these, because that just adds a really great flavor to your salsa. If you want a great salsa, try this recipe. You will love it. So I hope y'all give this a shot. Stay tuned, because this is going to be delicious. Alright y'all, so I forgot to show this, but I'm also roasting my garlic, which adds a little bit sweeter and better taste to the garlic. And then over here, I saw a trick that someone did. They roasted their limes, which gave it a lot better flavor. We've been doing this, and I tell you what, it makes the salsa so good. So, they're going to cook a little bit longer. I'm going to say about another 5 minutes, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take them inside, we're going to put them in a Ziploc bag, and we're going to let them steam and get nice and tender, and we'll show you that process. Alright y'all, so it's been about 15 minutes that I've had these on. So I'm going to take these off. They're getting nice and soft. You don't want to get too much of a char. Okay y'all, so here I have a gallon-sized Ziploc bag. So we're just going to toss these in here, and like I said, they're going to sit in here and steam for about 10 minutes. Once the garlic gets done, these will be nice and tender, and then we'll make us some salsa. You ain't got to worry about putting the limes in here. We're just going to squeeze those. So there's everything in your Ziploc bag. Like I said, let it steam, and then we'll be good. Alright, so the garlic stayed on for about an extra 5 minutes. I wanted to leave it on there till it started getting nice and soft. Once you can start smelling that aroma of the garlic, then you really know it's time to pull it off. And you can see the oils coming up off of the garlic. Okay, y'all, so it's been right at 10 minutes. So I'm going to get my stuff out of the bag, and I'm just going to rough chop this. You don't want to put it in all whole. It makes it easier to go in on the blender. So there's first half of the onion. And like I said, you can make your salsa however you would like. You can, if you don't like onions, you don't have to use so much onion. If you don't want it as spicy, you don't have to put in so many peppers. So here I am dropping in the tomatillos. You can leave those whole. Those are pretty small. So now what we're gonna do with the peppers, we're gonna cut the stems off, and we leave the seeds and everything in there. So there's one serrano. There's another one. Now, if you find they got a little too cooked, you can just peel it off just like that. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. All you're doing is taking that skin off, but you're still leaving all that good flavor. inside your jalapeno. I think leaving the chard on here adds another layer of flavor to your salsa. So I don't think you can have too much flavor, my opinion. So let's get these cleaned up. Whew, that was a hot one. Stick those in there, and then we're gonna take the lime, the 2 limes that we got, squeeze those in here. And like I said, we grilled those. So like I said, that's gonna add a different profile. Makes them even more juicy. Okay, so I'm gonna add my garlic. Then I'm gonna add my salt. We got 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. We normally start off with 1 teaspoon. You don't want to make it overly salty. Make it over too salty, your salsa's ruined. So there's my salt. And then a handful of cilantro we're gonna put in. So we like our salsa between a little bit of thick and a little bit of runny. So here I have a half a cup of just plain old water. So we're gonna add that, and that looks about right. So now we're gonna put the lid on, and we're gonna give it some good old pulses. And take 2. So here we are. We're gonna pulse it up. So let me get a spoon. Let me see if it's at our consistency that we like. So you also got to remember, when you let it sit in the fridge for a while, it's gonna thicken up. So I think that will work for us. So we're gonna give it a taste test when it cools down. And the longer it sits in the fridge, your flavors are gonna come together even more. All right, so we got this bowl at our local HEB. So I'm gonna take my salsa out, gonna pour it in here. It's a perfect amount for this bowl. So put a lid on it, stick it in the fridge. And come morning time when we have breakfast tacos, we're gonna have fresh homemade salsa. Good morning, everybody. So the salsa's been in the fridge overnight. So our salsa is kind of thick. So I'm gonna take a little bit of water. I got 1/4 of a cup right here. I'm not gonna add it all. So I'm just gonna add some, stir it up, because like I said, it will thicken up in the fridge, and it's a little thick for us. So just gonna add a little bit more. Then I'm gonna taste it, and then you can add some salt if you need to. So I think that's about a good consistency. It will spread nicely over some breakfast tacos. But currently I'm getting ready to go to work, so I don't have time for that. So let me give it a taste. Oh man, that is good. I think it needs just a pinch of salt. Like I said, not much. Start off with, like I said, 1 teaspoon, and then go from there, because you don't want to over salt it. So yep, that did it. We take salsa pretty serious in this house. Let me show you what I got. Ooh, that's spicy, y'all.
Can I help it?
Let me show you what I got growing. So right here, I bought me a chili piquin plant. So they grow wildly all over South Texas. And these are at least 2 times hotter than your jalapenos. They average between 50 and over 100,000 Scovilles. So next time we make salsa, we're gonna use some peppers from this plant. So stay tuned for that video and have a good day. Good morning, everybody. So I'm gonna scramble up some eggs. We fried up some bacon. We're gonna make some tacos to give you a review on that salsa I just made. So on my cast iron skillet, I left some bacon grease in there. So let's pour these in here. So some of y'all may not like to use bacon grease, but I grew up and this is how we did it when we would go camping all the time. So we're gonna scramble these up. We got our tortillas heating up. We got low carb tortillas going on my griddle. So we're gonna cook these up. It's gonna take that long. And with cast iron, you can kind of turn your, once all your liquid is gone, you can turn your cast iron skillet off of the stove and the residual heat will keep cooking your eggs. So if you don't want to overcook your eggs or get that burnt flavor, you could do that. So we'll show you when everything's done, and we're gonna assemble our tacos, and we'll let you know what we think. Okay, so my eggs are done. So here we are, we're gonna assemble some tacos. So this is my favorite part. I hate to eat in front of you guys, but you know, someone has to do it. I'll be the guinea pig. So there we go, good scoop of eggs. So here we got some cheese. These are one of our favorite tacos we like to make. They're simple, they're quick, and they're delicious. So, get yourself 2 strips of bacon, or however many strips of bacon you like. So, and then this is what y'all probably been wanting to see, our salsa. So, don't be afraid. Load her up. And I ain't gonna guarantee you, this salsa is better than any restaurant salsa you can get. It's homemade, it's fresh, you know what you put in it, and you ain't got to worry about anything hidden in these. Alright y'all, so our breakfast tacos are done. So here's my taco, and here we have Melissa to try the salsa out and let her give her honest opinion on the salsa. So give it a shot.
No. Very good. Very garlicky. You roasting the garlic really helped. And it's not too spicy like I thought it was going to be with all the serranos and
right.
The jalapenos.
Like I said, in the video we showed you how we made it. So we did put 4 serranos and 4 jalapenos, and we left the seeds in everything. So let me give this a shot. I'll tell y'all what I think.
It's a big bite.
She's so right. The garlic pops.
Yeah, it really does.
And I'm gonna tell you what, roasting the limes added so much depth of flavor. So if y'all haven't tried that, give that a shot. And if y'all like to see Melissa and some more of the videos tasting the food, smash that like button, subscribe to my videos, and we hope to see y'all around. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.